So I joined Valman's Discord server and found if I get less than 20 kills in an AV8 and post about it, I'll be considered a failure. That's slightly awkward. Hello, I am Gux. Due to my recent successes of ripping off AOE live-based content, like really big success, seriously guys, thank you so much for the support. Us getting 50 subs is kind of a joke, but we actually reached that somehow. The Tokyo guide is coming for low tier, and I was just tired after a long day and wanted to relax by playing the most stressful mode to ever exist. I do find it relaxing dropping 9Gs on people, however. Now I kinda wanted to make this kind of a series as documenting my journey into becoming TTAA player, since I'm pretty sure a lot of you watch Valorant and want to do the same. This was basically my first ever time playing TTAA. Now, I'm playing in the AV8C Harrier, and it's my only good missile jet, since everything else I have carries AIM-9Bs. The Harrier carries 2 AIM-9Gs, and as said by Valman, it accelerates fast and is fast in practice. It's also at 9.7, and we can super down tier it to 8.3. From my experience, the main problem is the reload. We only carry 2 9Gs and 2 60 rounds of 30mm 8Ns. They reload quite slow, and I don't have max crew skill. I hope that this series can help you guys learn from my experience being a bad player, and also just document it for myself because I feel like it. For my first day, I played like 10 or so matches and recorded like 6 of them. Highest kill streak has been 9 kills, and then I proceeded to get murdered by a Super Saber. Unfortunately, I didn't get that game recorded, but I will show you the other 6 games I recorded, and I'll attempt to analyze what went wrong. For the first game, I go into orbit and drop down because I see 2 MiG-21s and 2 F-8s in orbit with me. Now, I see the MiG-21 launching a missile, so I chaff, and he also gets missiled out of the air. Now, I dive more and set a 9G to the IL-28. He did not respond very well to my gift. Now here, I get tunnel visioned, and just getting off that 9 kill game I was just talking about, I was super stoked. That ties my highest ever kill streak, that being the 9 kills I got in the P-47, which you can also check out on my channel. Anyway, I get overconfident and get railed by an AIM-9D. So I think the takeaway here is to not tunnel vision and flare incoming AIM-9Ds. For my second game, I climb to altitude, launch a 9G at Mr. Google here, climb over their spawn, missile another guy in their spawn.
Victory is near.
I probably could have just camped here and waited out the reload timer and just rain missiles on their spawn, but that's boring and also not very cool, so I decided to dive on the furball below me. First I killed the P-51, man the 8-in slap when they hit. However, a Canadian flavored saber starts shooting me. My mistake here was probably turning right, since I had no missiles, and I probably should have turned left, ran towards my spawn, and waited out my reload timer. So I just proceed to get melted by the saber. Lesson here is probably to be more aware and not too aggressive. For my third game, someone pops a blind hunt immediately. It's not too much I get to say about this game. Tunnel vision on someone, end up directly in their spawn. Once again, don't tunnel vision. For the fourth game, half the footage is gone for some reason. Pop it back up, go around missiling some people. Pretty okay game. Let's speed it up. Here I hit a series of nice shots, thanks again Aidens. And here I tunnel vision into this F-104 that's going faster than me. What an amazing idea. Proceed to get missiled out of the air by an F-8 with its AIM-9D. For the third time, don't tunnel vision. For the fifth game, I think I played pretty well for the first half. I go in, launch my missiles, and get out. I use Valman's motto of missiles don't go through mountains, and use my motto of lead indicator is a lie. After getting 6 kills, I see this F3H I want to head on. It's flying slightly at an angle to me, so I think I'm safe. But then he pitches in last second. Because it's past my bedtime, I don't react in time. Panic, start shooting, and then panic again, and proceed to forget to dodge. Oh well. I decide it's worth it to spawn a backup. Now, later, I get this F100 on me, and I make a slight mistake by turning into him again, but he slams it directly into the ground. You thought I was gonna die there, didn't you? Well, you thought wrong. I'm deafened. You see, the people in my match are actually paid actors, and I'm only pretending to be bad. For the last game of the day, I go around, missile some people, and eventually get run down by this F100 who's faster than me. Oh well. That's gonna do it for today's video. It's been a bit of a lower effort one. I don't really expect you guys to care. Now, if any of you have any suggestions what I should do, please tell me. I want free information from people who watch my videos. I like to extort viewers for their knowledge and time spent on the game. Subscribe because it keeps me mentally stable. Thank you.